Most people think eggs are simple, but eggs are only simple until you start looking at how people actually eat them. Because one egg can turn into a light, healthy breakfast or a rich, heavy meal just based on the way it's cooked and what gets added to it. That's what makes this so interesting. A poached egg, a deviled egg, and eggs. Benedict all start from the same thing, just one egg. But once you add butter, oil, mayonnaise, bread, or sauce, the health story changes a lot. So in this video, we're going through 8 popular ways to eat eggs, ranking them from the least healthy to the healthiest. And by the end, you'll know which egg dishes are actually good for you and which ones only look healthy. Welcome to Eat Better Daily. We rank different foods, explain nutrition with science, and help you make smarter food choices, one bite at a time. Let's clear up one important thing. An egg by itself is already a very nutritious food. One large egg usually has 70 to 78 calories, 6 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, and almost no carbohydrates. It also provides important nutrients like vitamin B12, selenium, riboflavin, and choline. So most of the time, the egg itself is not the problem. The real question is, what was added to it? Was it cooked in oil? Was it mixed with mayonnaise? Was it covered in butter sauce? Was it served with bread and processed meat? That is what changes everything. So now let's start with the heaviest egg dish on this list. Number 8, Eggs Benedict. It looks fancy, but health-wise, it is the heaviest one here. It usually has an English muffin, ham or bacon, poached eggs, and hollandaise sauce on top. The biggest issue is the hollandaise sauce. That sauce is rich, buttery, and high in fat. So even though poached eggs by themselves are very healthy, this dish becomes much heavier once the bread, processed meat, and sauce are added. A full serving of eggs. Benedict usually has about 600 to 900 calories, 20 to 30 grams of protein, 40 to 65 grams of fat, and 30 to 45 grams of carbohydrates. Why it ranks here? The egg itself is still fine, but everything around it makes this one the least healthy on the list. It's a good example of how a healthy ingredient can turn into a rich, heavy meal. Number 7, deviled eggs. It starts as boiled eggs, which sounds healthy already, but then the yolk is mixed with mayonnaise, mustard, and seasoning, and that changes the nutrition quite a bit. One whole deviled egg, both halves together, usually contains 120 to 160 calories, 6 to 7 grams of protein, 10 to 13 grams of fat, and 1 to 2 grams of carbohydrates. Why it ranks here? They still provide protein and many of the egg's natural nutrients, but the mayonnaise adds extra fat and calories. They're also small and easy to overeat, making them less healthy than they first appear. Number 6, scrambled eggs. It can be healthy, but they can also become heavy very quickly. Simple scrambled eggs made at home are usually fine, but many people add butter, milk, cream, cheese, or more oil than needed. That's when the calories start going up fast. 2 plain scrambled eggs usually provide 140 to 180 calories, 12 grams of protein, 10 to 14 grams of fat, and 1 to 2 grams of carbohydrates. If butter, cheese, or cream is added, the calorie and fat content increases significantly. Why it ranks here? Scrambled eggs rank low because they are easy to make heavier without even noticing. They still give good protein, but they often come with more fat than people expect. Number 5, omelette. An omelette can be one of the best egg meals or one of the heaviest. It really depends on what goes inside. A vegetable omelette can be a smart, balanced meal, while a cheese-loaded omelette with bacon, sausage, and butter is a very different story. A basic 2-egg omelette usually contains 140 to 200 calories, 12 grams of protein, 10 to 15 grams of fat, and 1 to 3 grams of carbohydrates. With cheese, meat, and extra oil, it can easily reach 300 to 500 plus calories. Why it ranks here? Omelettes sit in the middle because they can go both ways. A light omelet with vegetables is a strong option. A heavy omelet with lots of cheese and meat is not. Number 4, shakshuka. It is a dish where eggs are cooked in a sauce made from tomatoes, onions, peppers, spices, and usually a little oil. It is popular in North Africa and the Middle East, and now many people eat it around the world. A similar Indian version is egg curry, where boiled eggs are cooked in a spicy onion-tomato gravy. That can also be a good egg dish, but the health level depends on how much oil is used and what you eat it with, like rice, roti, or bread. For a serving of shakshuka with 2 eggs and sauce, you usually get 180 to 300 calories, 12 to 14 grams of protein, 10 to 18 grams of fat, and 8 to 16 grams of carbohydrates. Why it ranks here, shakshuka ranks high because it adds vegetables, flavor, and volume without making the dish too heavy. It only stays below the top 3 because it usually includes some oil, and people often eat it with bread. Still, it is one of the better full egg meals on this list. Number 3, sunny side up. They are fried on one side only, with the yolk left soft and runny. This is still a pretty simple egg dish, which is why it ranks high. For one sunny side up egg, you usually get 80 to 100 calories, 6 grams of protein, 6 to 8 grams of fat, 0 to 1 grams of carbs. The exact number depends on how much oil or butter is used. Why it ranks here. Sunny side up eggs rank above shakshuka because they are usually simpler and lower in calories. They do need some fat for cooking, but not too much if made properly, so they are still a very solid option. Number 2, hard-boiled eggs. They are simple, clean, and easy. No butter, no oil, no sauce, no hidden calories, just the egg. For one hard-boiled egg, you usually get 78 calories, 6 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, 0 to 1 grams of carbs. It also gives you choline, vitamin B12, selenium, riboflavin, a little vitamin D. Why it ranks here? Hard-boiled eggs are near the top because nothing extra is added. They are one of the easiest and healthiest ways to eat eggs. They are also easy to carry, easy to portion, and very filling. Number 1, poached eggs. If we are talking about the healthiest overall way to eat eggs, poached eggs are probably number 1. They are cooked in water with little or no added fat. That means you get the full egg without extra oil, butter, or sauce. For one poached egg, you usually get 70 to 78 calories, 6 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, 0 to 1 grams of carbs. Why it ranks here? Poached eggs are the healthiest because they keep things very simple. They are high in protein, low in extra calories, and very close to the natural egg. That makes them the best option on this list. So here's the big takeaway. The healthiest egg dishes are usually the simplest ones. That's why the top choices are poached eggs, hard-boiled eggs, sunny side-up eggs if cooked lightly. So the main lesson is simple. The egg is usually healthy. What changes the game is everything added around it. And now I have one question for you. What's your favorite way to eat eggs? And did it rank where you expected? Let me know in the comments. And if you learned something new today, don't forget to subscribe to Eat Better Daily, because every food has a story and we are just getting started.